Welcome back to the Arena Podcast, the place for all entrepreneurs and artists to come and bring awareness to their brand, business, and or talents. Me being an entrepreneur / artist myself, I, Hoodie Frankliano, made it my business to create the ultimate platform for all of us to grow together. So I hit up Gut Check, brought in Pebbles for that strong woman opinion, and together we bring you the Arena Podcast. But this is much more than a podcast. It's a networking community. So now that you're here, you part of the family. And family support is the most important support because in most cases, the family is the first to show love and help the awareness stretch. So make sure you follow us on IG at The Arena Podcast and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Search The Arena ! Podcast. Make sure you type that exclamation point. To submit music or book an interview, send us an email at thearenapodcast18@gmail.com. Business owners ask about our extremely affordable sponsorship programs. Thank you all for listening. Enjoy the show.
Yo, what they want? Oh, that's right. You know. My dreams are big and I cannot fold. You protect your sleeve, I protect the gold. I say what I mean, I'ma write it in bold. Don't play with the team, you might have been told. I take it with ease, I'm typing at home. Ain't been overseas, but I will explode from country to country like a domino. I mean dynamite, it be lit where I go. We get it lit where I go. My boy in the front, they know at every show. We got them out of control, ain't got no security, we on our own. We get it lit where I go. No issues in here cause we live by a code. I got your chick in the mode, everything off but ready to go. We was in Vegas like last night, blowing the bills like a bagpipe. Those thrills ain't right with a tag price. I got you forever, just ask nice. I'm moving this life like it's last night, cause I've seen some catch a bad flight. This life can be short, gotta act right. Wrong ones be giving you advice. I lost track of my navigation, I ain't been looking for nothing complacent. Got lost in what I was making, but that's 30 years stuck in the basement. I'm just looking for some elevation, like legs high and the booty pear shaping. That's a little bit of something amazing.
We in here. Welcome back to the Arena Podcast. Hoodie Frankliano here. Pebbles was good.
What's up? What's up?
Everybody, thank you for listening. You tuned into a good one. We got a special guest with us here tonight. Edison, New Jersey in the building. What's good, my brother Brett D?
What's good?
Yo, what's up, everybody? Pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me, guys.
No doubt. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time out, chop it up with us.
Of course, my pleasure.
So introduce yourself to the people.
So my name is Brett D. I'm a hip-hop artist from Edison, New Jersey. I've been doing music for about 12 years now. I dropped my debut album, The Sauce, back in October. Before The Sauce, I had released two mixtapes, and this was my first official album. Professionally recorded, mixed and mastered and everything with professional artwork, so it's a big deal for me. And I've just I've spent the last year just doing as many shows as I can, just networking with as many people as I can, meeting a lot of awesome people along the way, and I'm just very passionate about music, and I love hip hop, I love all music, and that's where I'm at.
That's what it is. Sauce. Out now by the homie Brett D. Make sure y'all go and get that. I don't know. So the floor is yours, my brother. I want you to really dive into the project. Before we play some songs, maybe give them a feel of the kind of vibe you're going to bring. What can they expect from the project Sauce?
Sure. Okay, so with The Sauce, I basically wrote all of these songs when COVID first hit back in 2020.
Okay.
So all these songs were written in either 2020 or 2021, and it goes through like a lot of range of emotions. Like you're gonna hear when you listen to The Sauce, you're gonna hear some songs that are very traditional hip hop, like bragging and enhancing yourself. My personality amped up a few notches, and also you'll be hearing some other songs like really chill songs, like Office Party is one of my favorite ones.
Office Party.
Because I work in an office as a day job, and it's kind of like that song in particular was like a combination of my job experience and also and watching The Office too, and seeing the antics and everything on that show. So anybody that's ever watched The Office, I think you might like this one.
Okay.
It might not be Michael Scott, but the next best thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then you'll get some more deeper cuts too, like Fade In, which is about depression, and then you'll get stuff like Ozone, which is a little more nostalgic, and then you'll get some anthems on there like Generate, which is really meant to hype you up. So there's a lot of variety of different styles on this album. I think everybody will find a little something different.
Okay, that's dope,
That's
man.
good. A little bit of something sauce for everybody. That's it.
Exactly. A little bit of sauce for everybody,
Yeah.
whether you like tomato sauce, soy sauce, I got your sauce.
That's it.
Sauce.
Yeah.
That's funny because the Arena Podcast is sponsored by To The Most Clothing, and tonight you have a chance to win a t-shirt during our game Real Talk or Nah. And Real Talk or Nah, all the statements are generated by Sauce. You know what I'm saying? Just on the strength of the homie Brett D in the building.
Hey.
So everybody listening, make sure y'all stay tuned. Right now we're about to play some music. Let y'all learn who Brett D is lyrically. I listened to Sauce. I was listening to it earlier. And Brett D sent some tracks over, so I'm like, you sent the intro, so we might as well give it to him first like that. Let's play a little bit of the reboot.
Yeah. Yes.
And then we'll talk about it on the other end.
Perfect.
Feel me? So it's Hoodie Frankiano here, Pebbles here, Brett D is in the building with us. We're about to jump into the intro to the album Sauce that's out now. Track right here called Reboot. Let's do it.
Yo. Mission log day one, restart, reboot, recalibrate. Start saying words that make them salivate. Recharge, restart. It's a continuation of what I've been doing. There will be no hesitation. My name is Brett D. It's always been me with no monikers. Y'all may have heard of me, or this your first time with this chronicle. Here's a statement for y'all. You could call this a resume. I slow it down, take a breath before you try to get ahead of me. I was a nerd and genius, for it was cool to be smart. If I was wearing high waters, you would call me retard. I was good at English, and that became my major. And now I work in tech, and I'm steady getting that paper. I can count the number of times that I drank or smoked weed, cause I never really needed that stuff to show me that I can be a dope MC. Yeah, I still call it MC, master of ceremonies for whoever go against me. But hey, it's all good, cause I welcome the challenge. I fucking love this rap game. There's a whole bunch of talent. I've had a funny relationship with hip-hop, been on and off like flip-flops while the time went tick-tock. I'm 28 now, and I'm thinking I better do this. Can I still run with the youngins? Hell yeah, and I'ma prove it. But y'all ain't gonna catch me playing my vocals in the background. You do that, I'll throw you into submission and make you tap out. Put you in ankle locks or the cripple across face. Striking you out, pop fly, leaving you off base. I don't need ice to make it cold, you still need a North Face. If we was battling for trophies, best believe you'd be fourth place. Up in your face like a nerd facing his bully. I see the anger in your eyes while you waiting to pull me. I'm right here. I'ma be your worst nightmare. I'ma put a curse on you, no F word, I swear. I thought that was funny, like my jokes, I'm a fucking comedian. But don't you dare get in my path, cause I'm crossing the median. Catch me rolling in my Corolla that get me 28 miles. You're foreign, barely pushing 12, and you claim you got style? I'm cutting you off while you cursing and give me the finger. While your girl's gon' catch his finger when I super like her on Tinder. This shit is way beyond some bragging and boasting. I'm on a streak of no fap, so I'm motherfucking floating. I say alert. I may die someday, but not till I finish you first.
That's that sauce right there by Brett D. Fire.
Hey. That's one of my favorite tracks on the album.
The reboot. Yo, what track came first? What was the first track?
For this album, it was this one.
It was
Honestly, it
Reboot.
was this one. This
Okay.
was the very first one.
That's why I was like, let me ask him, like, because it's always that one track that just generate the whole project and the whole idea, everything. You know what I mean? You get that one, you're like, oh.
You master it, and it just kind of aligns and puts everything together.
Yeah.
It's the sauce.
Like,
Exactly.
Make
Exactly.
it home for this one. Tell everybody where they can reach you at real quick.
Sure. So you can follow me on all social media platforms at BrettD732. That's BRETTD732. And right in the in my Instagram bio, there's a link in there. It's my link tree. You click on there. You can see all my links there. My Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook, my Spotify, my Apple Music. That's where you can get those links to the sauce as well. And I also got an official website, BrettD732.com. If you tune in every weekend, I do a new blog post every weekend, so you can go check me out. I talk about music, some other things not about music, so a little something for everyone if you want to check out my blog.
Oh, okay, that's dope right there.
That's what's up. Y'all heard him. Go follow Brett D. Comment, click like, whatever you need, and check out that sauce. Check everything out that he got going on. I like that you have blogs every week. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yep.
Thank you.
That's just
Yeah.
expanded the network.
Exactly.
Exactly. And, even before I was a rapper, I was always a writer. Like, I was an English major, as you can probably hear from the song. Because I know, as I said, I was good at English, and that became my major. Before I was ever a rapper, I used to write short stories. I used to write a little poetry. I was more of a short story kind of guy. But yeah, even before I was rapping, I always used to write. So I try to keep that balance by keeping a blog as well, in addition to rap lyrics.
Okay, so take us back to that moment when you was like, you know what, I could really tap in on this rap shit. Let's give it a real go.
You mean like from the very beginning?
Yes.
Yeah, talk about it.
All right, so the story starts during my senior year of high school in 2010.
Okay.
I was in trigonometry class, and my friends and I we were just rapping some Eminem and Dr. Dre songs. Me in particular, I was rapping the first verse of Go to Sleep by Eminem, Obi Trice, and DMX from Cradle to the Grave, if anybody remembers that movie.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely.
Yep. So, I was rapping Go to Sleep, and my friends were impressed by the way I was able to rap the whole Eminem verse without slipping up, because Eminem was my inspiration at the time. And they were like, Brett, you should write your own raps. And I'm like, I don't know, really? You think so? And they're like, yeah, you should go do it. So, but, I just kind of shrugged it off. And then about a month or two later, I was listening to the instrumental of Remember the Name by Fort Minor.
Okay.
Fort Minor had the guy from Linkin Park, Mike Shinoda.
Okay.
But I was listening to Remember the Name, the instrumental, and I was bobbing my head, and then all of a sudden, I had a chorus come in my head, just out of nowhere. It was like, he's 6'1", 119, skinny white Jew, lean, mean fighting machine, and once he blows up, he's gonna tear up the game as D Murda, remember the name, because I used to go by D Murda. That was my first name before I changed my name to Brett D.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that was, I once I heard that hook in my head, I was like, oh my god, I gotta write that down. So I wrote it down, and then a few minutes later, I just all of a sudden got a wave of inspiration, started writing the verses. I had 2 verses written, and that was the first song I ever wrote, was Tearing Up the Game by D Murda.
Did you ever record it? You laid it down, or it's just in the notebook?
I did. I had an old YouTube channel back in 2010. That was back. Look, this is how you can tell it's an old YouTube channel. This was back when you didn't need a subscriber. You didn't need 100 subscribers to create a username. You could just create a username on YouTube.
Right.
So that was how long ago it was.
Okay.
And what's up?
I said, okay, no, I'm just
Yeah. So I did record that and a couple of other songs too. I recorded that. I recorded a song called "Another One Cannot Be Found" over the beat of Catalina by Raekwon, and then the third song I did, it was called "Throw Your Hands Up," and I did this for having fun. But I mean, I did like these guys too at the time. It was over this third song was over the instrumental "Rollin'" by Limp Bizkit.
I might have to hear that.
I did a song over a Limp Bizkit track, and those are my first three songs.
I had a Limp Bizkit phase back in.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I think we all had that Limp Bizkit phase. That's why I said I think I need to hear that real quick.
When I rap that song, I try to sound like Fred. Like, what you gonna do now?
Oh no, you was going to Red. You had the Red Yankee too. You was going Red Yankee.
What's up? Red Yankee? Oh no, I wasn't, dude. I was a rebel back then because everybody was wearing a Yankee fitted, not even just a red Yankee, but everybody just had a Yankee hat.
Right.
I wanted to be the rebel, and I wore a Mets hat. Just to be different.
You just want to piss people off and shit.
He was like, all right, I'm being different real quick.
Exactly, because like almost everybody had a Yankee fitted. I'm like, oh my god, you know what? Something's got to be different here. Something.
Now, was there a big gap between the moment you recorded that first track to when you put out that first mixtape? And are those first tracks on the mixtape or?
Yeah, so there was a gap. Those very first tracks that I recorded were in 2010. I didn't record my first mixtape, which was called The Campaign, until 2014. Okay. So I recorded that at the end of my senior year at college. And that mixtape was like a compilation of songs that I had written from 2010 that I had just never recorded up until 2014.
Okay.
But to answer your question on the very first tracks, those weren't on the mixtape. Those were just on YouTube.
Right, got you. And that's already an advantage that's different, coming up. I'm comparing to when I was, former artist myself, I could say. Feeling comfortable on this side of the table. But I feel old saying former artist.
You are not old.
No, we're all artists deep down,
Yeah, forget it. Can't say former artist. But
exactly. It's like nobody says ex-Marine. You're a Marine.
True, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, that's right. You're still an artist.
Because this is still an art in itself as well. But
you done took the art of it and created a whole platform for everybody. That's big, okay?
Yes.
That's it. We're going to give you your flowers.
Brett D coming checking us out. But that's definitely an advantage because now you don't have to really go and... Like, you could drop a single and put it straight on YouTube and then you good. You know what I mean? As far as building your buzz and getting your feet out there. Compared to... back in the day when you had to really put out a whole project and go hand in hand passing out CDs to get your buzz up, The advantages are different and every day they getting even more and more easier for a lot of artists. And it's becoming a problem you're hearing in the headlines now because of the drill music and the artists using the songs, to promote violence and people getting killed and shot and all of this and that. So but of course, people are going to try to find a way to pull a negative out of something that's really positive. That people focus their mind right and channel in on the right things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Word. But you know what? I don't want to really talk you to death, zone you out, because we here to talk about sauce tonight.
Exactly.
You feel me?
We here to let everybody know about Brett D, okay?
Yeah, Brett D. Sauce is out everywhere and it's out now. Let's play some more music. Another one of my favorites off of the project. That Office Party.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you got to play Office Party.
Yeah, you got to play Office Party.
Because you perform that as well, and that is so much fire. Especially for us who worked in the office and you're in that surrounding, it's just something that you could flow with and just be like, I could vibe while I'm doing my work,
Yep, exactly. Because we got to, and I say this every time I perform the song, like, we're office workers, we got to have fun too.
Exactly.
We got to balance it out.
Yeah.
That's right.
So let's do it. Office Party by the homie right here. Yours truly,
Brett D.
Yeah.
goes out to everybody in the office. I see you at your cubicles, doing paperwork, crunching numbers, answering tickets. Yeah. It's an office party, we getting wet in the cubicles, making dirty phone calls, call it business as usual. I said my name is Brett, how can I help you? Oh, you not liking the answer that I tell you? Baby, you turn me on when you speak that corporate jargon. Tell me about your metrics and who's in your department. Keep me on the phone, so you wanna prolong this. You stay talking business while I'm talking Eddie Bonics. I ain't even from the street, just trying to give you balance. Seems like you stressed from showing your quote-unquote talent. Is that what you put when you did your resume? If it is, I'll show you a little different recipe. Wait till your boss leaves, then you switch up your accent. Don't waste paper, stop trying to get that accent. It's only complicated if you make it. I'm a minimalist, simple life, ain't trying to save shit. Oh, is your boss watching you? Get him on the phone, I tell him to stop jocking you. It sounded like he's trying to stay on top of you, but I'll put your skills to proper use, I promise you. I see you walking slow by the copier. Long hair and glasses, it got me feeling cockier. So I pretend to print something and spill my coffee. My eyes meet yours and they ain't coming up off me. I say you wanna see another spill. Let's step away from this place, let's have a little fun and chill. Let's chill. Looking in your eyes as you giggling. Take you by your hands and I'm watching your body wiggling. Let's go in this empty room, don't forget to lock the door. Put you up against the wall while my lips are locked on yours. Who's that knocking on the door? You meddling? This ain't a porno, this a lady and a gentleman. And we on, and we on. It's an office party, 9 to 5, and we go. And we on, and we on. Let's get our work done, ain't no working from home. It's an office party, come to work, no dress code. We can party all day, even if it gets slow. Come with me, baby, come take off your headphones. Right after you punch and let's get it from the get-go. Girl, you the employee of the month. Boss send you an email, put it right in your junk. We don't do no fast pace, we can work in chunks. I'ma take a jump when I'm going for the dunk, yeah.
The Arena Podcast is sponsored by To The Most Clothing, Gut Check Entertainment, and Zir Vodka, all made possible by Whitaker Marketing.
Yeah. Brett D.
One of my favorite cuts.
That's smooth right there. That one doing good, you said, when you do it at the shows?
Yeah, everybody seems to like that one.
That's fire, bro. That's fire. I like that.
Man.
So, dig a little deeper, because you said it's like that. You sounded a little too specific in there, man. That sound like I know you said you work in the office and all that, but I don't know. You digging a little deep right there.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's my viewpoint specifically, but I try to capture the some fantasies that some people may have.
Right. That's how you tap in, though. That's exactly how you do it, bro.
Exactly, you tap right in.
Yes, absolutely. I don't know if you can hear, but we're celebrating a close friend. Shout out to Stacy, it's her birthday tonight. She came through to celebrate with Peppers. That's why Peppers removed herself. They was doing the cake and all of that, so pardon.
Got you, no worries. Happy birthday. Tell them I said happy birthday.
Yeah, it's all love, from the Arena Podcast here. It's a family affair,
Of course.
And I want to say welcome to the networking community, my brother, because our fans, they like to tap in. So thank you for even sharing everything and making sure your people tap in. We all going to build together. This is not a one and done. We here to network with each other. So whenever you got any music or any announcements you want to share, send it over, and we want to spread the word. You feel me?
You got it. Absolutely.
Word. And again, thank you for taking the time to tap out. One more time before we get into funny games, let the people know where they can reach you at.
Absolutely. So, again, if you like what you heard, you can reach me on Instagram at BrettD732, BrettD732. I'm also on Twitter, same thing, Brett D732, Facebook, Brett D732. If you go to my Instagram, you click that link in there. It'll take you to my link tree with all of my social media links, my Spotify link, my Apple Music link, my YouTube link, and also my official website, BrettD732.com. I do a blog every weekend about music, and some posts are not about music, but I'm very proud of how my website's turned out. So in addition to social media, you can just follow me on my website. And Brett D732.
That's fire, Brett D. We wish you nothing but success on all your endeavors, bro. And again, let us know, man. You got some new tracks. Let us play it first, man. We'll spin it and make sure we spread the word. Because I love listening to music. I don't know if you peeped. I post on my Instagram page. Spotify sent me an alert. They was like, you listen to over 200,000 minutes worth of music last year. That's 99.5% of the United States listeners. You feel me? So it's only like one other person out there that listen more than I do. So, and I'm the type, I'll make sure when I'm listening, everybody around me, I'm the one singing the lyrics out loud, playing it on loudspeaker when I can. So I'm blasted. That's all I do. Like, this is life now. You feel me, brother?
Of course. Oh, that's awesome. Wow.
Word is born, man. So whenever you got something, send it over. We definitely gonna get the word up.
You got it, man. I'll definitely send it over.
Word.
Thanks again for having me, man.
No doubt, bro. But we ain't done with you yet because To the Most Clothing sent over some merch. Got a t-shirt, but we ain't gonna just give it to you. We're going to make you sweat a little bit, so put your thinking cap on. We're about to play a game called Real Talk or Nah. Okay, so shout out to the Most Clothing, and shout out to Zir Vodka, shout out to Gut Check Entertainment, Wolf Minded, Divinity Podcast, and all the family that's helping us build, all the listeners. If you listening to my voice right now, you don't know how much I appreciate you. I can't express those words enough. You know what I'm saying, Brett D?
Hey, bro.
Okay, so on tonight's game of Real Talking Now, I already told you that is catered to you. This is all about sauce. So we're about to test your sauce knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Let's
do it.
So for you and everybody listening for the first time, and if this is your first time listening, make sure you follow us on Instagram at The Arena Podcast and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Help us build, man. We're trying to get them numbers up. All right, so Real Talk and I have 3 statements here. One of them is real talk. So Brett D has to pick which statement is real talk. And when I say real talk, I mean an actual fact. But you got to be careful because for the other statements, I might have switched a word or something off to throw you off a little bit.
Okay.
All right. So if you drop the ball, if you don't get it, one of our listeners going to get a chance. All right, so make sure you get it, brother. Because the listeners, they be on it. They be sending them messages like, yo. So I want you to get this, man.
Okay.
All right, so the first statement is dipping sauce was created by a plumbing contractor in Ohio. The second statement is honey mustard was introduced by former chef Dan Ryan in Southern California. And the last statement is Beyonce is known for keeping ketchup in her bag. One of those is an actual fact. Which one you going with, brother?
One of those is the actual fact.
Yes, sir.
And I feel like Beyonce, for some reason I would think she would carry sriracha in her person, not ketchup. So I'm going to say...
That's that sauce now. See how he went to the... That's that sauce. That's that sauce.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the honey mustard one as the fact.
All right, everybody listening. Real talk or nah? Honey mustard was introduced by former chef Dan Ryan in Southern California. He got it right.
Oh!
That's that sauce talk. That's that sauce talk, brother.
Oh, man.
Nailed
Did
it. Nailed it.
That was totally a guess, too. I had no idea.
You nailed it, brother. That's real. That's an actual fact. Introduced as a salad dressing, 1970.
Wow.
Within the 1970s, I'll say. Between 70 and 80.
So I guess wow, so it's not even really that old. It's only like 40, 50 years old. Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So you caught that, brother. So for as far as the other statements, dipping sauce was created by a plumbing contractor in Alaska.
Okay.
You off. So I'm glad you didn't go with that one. That one was very tricky. And then Beyonce, you was right. It's hot sauce. She keep hot sauce with her everywhere she go.
I knew it. I figured it had to be hot sauce.
But you know, that's because you're a sauce veteran. You figured it out, man. You use your sauce knowledge. I like that. So
My parents did raise me on sauce. Always tomato sauce with the pasta.
there it is. It was meant to be. So shout out to the Most Clothing. We're gonna size the homie Brett D up offline. Get the address and everything. Send that right over. All we ask you, take a picture, tag them, tag us, and enjoy it. You know, nice, comfortable. This is one right here.
Yes.
Feel me? Might send you one like this. You never know.
That looks dope.
Word is born. So the homie Brett D. Before you go, is there anything in the near future that you could let the people know that is something to expect coming from the homie Brett D?
Yes, absolutely. So I actually just recorded a new song today. Today is it was my birthday gift to myself. Today is my birthday. So
Yo, hold on. Brett D! Happy birthday, bro. Man, it's a humble brother, man. Happy birthday.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, so this was my birthday gift to myself to not only to come on the Arena podcast, but also to record some music. So I recorded a new song at Thorough Entertainment. That's the studio I record at in Berkeley Heights. Shout out Thorough Entertainment. They mixed and mastered a lot of my tracks on the sauce.
Okay.
So I recorded a new song that's going to be part of a new project. I can't say too many details yet, but expect a little bit more consistency from Brett D in the coming months.
Brett
for sure.
D, I love it. Can you send it here first? Can we get the exclusive drop?
Absolutely. Here on the Arena podcast, you got it.
That's what it is, man. We appreciate that, man. Slide that over. We're gonna make sure we're gonna play it, and we're gonna play it, and we're gonna play it, bro. And this got to be our first birthday guest. So you got a special spot here at the Arena podcast, man.
I appreciate that, man. Thanks, Hoodie.
No doubt, bro. So everybody that's listening, thank you for tuning in with us. Everybody that's watching, because this will be on YouTube. You know how we do. We get a live audio. We really one of the only podcasts that's coming out live, and we do that intentionally. It's not because we lazy and don't have the equipment to do it. We definitely do. But we like to give that real, raw feel, you know, that unedited. Give it to them. But there will be a more edited, cleaned up version on YouTube. You feel me? So, got lost in the thought what I originally was trying to say. I do that to myself sometimes, you know?
Yeah. And then once we get off, you're going to be like, oh, man, that's what it was.
Damn. Put it in the caption. Put it in the caption, you feel me? But, Brett D, we appreciate you. Oh, what I was going to say is we're going to put the footage because we was out there at Dingbats with Brett D. And we got the footage of your performance over there. So we're going to make sure everybody that's watching on YouTube get a nice feel of Brett D's stage presence. We got your full set. It was part of A Night in the Fast Lane. Everybody could check it out on our YouTube channel. It's a nice highlight. But we're going to go a little bit more in depth with the homie Brett D. Some exclusive behind the scene talk. You know what I'm saying? We're going to spice it up, add it to the end of this interview. Give it to the people. That's how we do over here, brother.
Sounds good to me, man. Yep. Shout out to MT, and shout out to 11 for having me on that show. By the way,
Absolutely. Shout out to the Orbit Omen family over there, you know, and the good people at Dame Bats for having us. So one more time, because you got to keep letting them know, where can they reach you at, Brett D?
So it's Brett D732, BRETTB732, on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and you can visit my website at brettd732.com, and you can find the debut album, The Sauce, on all streaming platforms. You got Spotify, you got Apple Music, you got YouTube Music. It's on there.
Yeah. We're going to play this office party, then we're going to sign out, man. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you again for taking the time out.
Anytime. Thank you, Hoodie.
Yeah.
The Arena Podcast is sponsored by To The Most Clothing, Gut Check Entertainment, and Zir Vodka, all made possible by Whitaker Marketing.
This goes out to everybody in the office. I see you at your cubicles, doing paperwork, crunching numbers, answering tickets. Yeah. It's an office party, we getting wet in the cubicles, making dirty phone calls, call it business as usual. I said my name is Brett, how can I help you? Oh, you not liking the answer that I tell you? Baby, you turn me on when you speak that corporate jargon. Tell me about your metrics and who's in your department. Keep me on the phone so you wanna prolong this. You stay talking business while I'm talking that Ebonics. I ain't even from the street, just trying to give you balance. Seems like you're stressed from showing your quote-unquote talents. Is that what you put when you did your resume? If it is, I'll show you a little different recipe. Wait till your boss leaves, then you switch up your accent. Don't waste paper, stop trying to get that accent. It's only complicated if you make it. I'm a minimalist, simple life, ain't trying to save shit. Oh, is your boss watching you? Get him on the phone, I tell him to stop jocking you. It sounded like he's trying to stay on top of you, but I'll put your skills to proper use, I promise you. I see you walking slow by the copier, long hair and glasses, it got me feeling cockier. So I pretend to print something and spill my coffee. My eyes meet yours and they ain't coming up off me. I say you wanna see another spill. Let's step away from this place, let's have a little fun and chill. Let's chill. Looking in your eyes as you giggling, take you by your hands and I'm watching your body wiggling. Let's go in this empty room, don't forget to lock the door. Put you up against the wall while my lips are locked on yours. Who's that knocking on the door? You meddling? This ain't a porno, this a lady and a gentleman. And we on. It's an office party, 9 to 5, and we go. And we on.
My name is Brett D. I'm from Edison, New Jersey, and like everybody's been saying, I got my album released. My album is called The Sauce. It's out on all platforms because, hey, who doesn't like sauce? You know, you need sauce on everything. A couple days ago, I had brown rice, and brown rice by itself is just so bland. It tastes like paper. You need sauce. So that's why my album is called The Sauce. It's just a little bit of flavor to life, you know what I mean? So, I got 3 songs for you tonight. This first one is called Demon. And this is a conversation between myself and any inner demons that I had going on. So you're gonna hear like a little internal conversation between myself and the demons that I face every now and then. What's up? But yeah. All right, Jersey, you ready for me?
You want to get that bread?
I said, you ready for me?
Yeah. You want to get that bread?
All right. This is for anybody that's ever gone through demons. Oh no, not yet, right now. Just wait for the right time. Let it flow like a pipeline. Fuck that, it's my time. I've been waiting long enough, and I want to know to my grasp. I know what to do, and I saw what I can do, and I don't want to live in the past. I want to be here, I want to be now. I want to live up to the bruises. I want to live into the losses. I get a blush just from doing it. Now there's one thing I won't lose. Better than you people. I grab the mic and I raise my fist every time that I beat you. Wow, that's so well and noble. I think I might be wrong. Psych, what the fuck you saying, Brent? Everyone thinks you're joking. Yeah, you've been rapping, but tell me shit. I mean, you're like almost enemy. You made it precise, and you made almost 30 benches. I made the heart rate go up every time a girl would text you. Jokes on you 'cause I learned how to use the urges against you. So every time you show me a man, that's something I won't get into. 'Cause I used to say that you like it's a boss, I'll blast you into a baby. So you can pray to whatever God, but this ain't a Bible of Gideon. Back up, back away, do not make me use this. Try to battle, you wanna fight, and you do, you won't lose this. Sounding like you know all about me, acting like you seen this. Once they piss in your face, that's how I use my key. Do not make me use this. Sounds like some cartoon shit. What's next? You get a hammer to bash my brains and you stupid. This ain't a TV, but I'll turn you off real quick with a mute button. I'll make you sound kinda cute, acting like you're gonna do something. Would you learn all those mic skills? This ain't a wrestling match. Take your hands up to the colorful suits and go take a seat in the lift. This is only for the real rappers. You do not belong here. Stick to working at tech, dog, cause fitness the wrong career. Never. I've come too damn far to just be stopped now. Corona may have put it in, but you won't keep me on lockdown. I got this energy in my palm, taking like a time out. Roll it up and I'm going back from here all the way to Zion. Right up into your chest. I see you faces, you into your head. There is some time to take to your head. Traveling up and up into your head. See your waist twisted, gaze vision. I'll come back to your waist missing. These motherfuckers you ain't listen. Now show up to your sentence. I won't be silenced. You just gon' die quick. First thing you won't tell you pop like a hymen. Police with sirens. I just keep firing. You just a booker. I'll blow you out my side. What? We're taking it down a notch for this next one. Now that we've conquered the demons, now we gotta party. So are y'all ready to party? I said, are y'all ready to party?
Shout out to
Cool.
Pornhub, subscribe, nigga.
You better get ready for this party because we're not going to the club. We're going to the office. This next song goes out to all of my office workers. This next song is called Office Party. Yes, sir. Who here works in an office as a day job? This goes out to all of you guys and girls. Because we gotta have fun too, you know? Yeah. It's an office party, we getting wet in the cubicles, making dirty phone calls, calling business as usual. I said my name is Brett, how can I help you? Or you not liking the answer that I tell you? Maybe you turn me on when you speak that corporate jargon. Tell me about your metrics and who's in your department. Keep me on the phone so you wanna grow wrong. Wish you stay talking business while talking daddy bonics. I ain't even on the street, just trying to give you balance. Seems like you're stressing from your quote-unquote talents. Is that what you do when you did your resume? If it is, I'll show you a little different recipe. Wait till your boss thinks that you switch up your accent. Don't waste papers, I'm trying to get that back sense. It's only complicated if you think it. I'm gonna get them from a simple life. They try to save shit. Oh, is your boss watching you? Get him on the phone. I'll tell him to stop jocking you. It sounded like he's trying to stay on top of you. got one more for you guys. So, this last song, I tell you, this last song was dedicated to the tough year that was 2020. So, 2020 I think was a tough year for everybody. I don't think there's one person that it didn't affect. And I feel like there was just like so much tension, so much like anxiety, you know, people are dropping left and right, and we're just all going crazy after like being locked up for so long. And it's like, you know, sometimes, you know, there's just so much of that in our face that sometimes we just need to escape. And you know, what I did to escape was, you know, I watched some of my favorite movies, played some of my favorite video games. That was me. You know, whatever you do, you know, we need to escape from all this negative energy that's coming up in our face all the time. And speak up a little? Alright. Okay, guys, so this last song is called Ozone. Hit it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm all up in my room making my own time machine. Cause sometimes the past is way better for me. Thank God for YouTube. It's like a portal into history. All I gotta do is show through it and that's history. I search for people playing video games and I ain't finished. Like Final Fantasy 9, I watch it out from the beginning. I'm hollering at today and tell me use the trans powers. But the guy keeps stealing items and the boss fight takes hours. And then I switch over to watch Stone Cold Steve Austin. Watch him do the stunner, rock his falling when he tossing. Reminiscing on times at WWF. Yes, I said if I got the attitude nobody gets. Pro wrestling was my influence on everything in my life. Yeah, it's scripted, but it taught me not to give up the fight. I'd rather watch Stone Cold flip everybody off instead of scrolling on IG and see everybody pissed off. All time has gone so fast. I wish that it would last. So through my memories, and I live the endless. And I don't wanna come out alone. Keep me right here from the ozone. The stars of yesterday. Why would I move from that days? I recently binge watched American Pie. The last time I watched that much, I can't remember the time. Yeah, it taught me balance, something a little bigger. Yeah, we need a gym, but we also need a stifler. Cause that's the type of challenge that we need to make us stronger. I embrace all of my booty shot, kept me around longer. So people call me old cause I listen to old music. I'm sorry, I like old Eminem cause he's amusing. And yesterday I went to the post office with my dad cause he wanted to show me this touch screen that he never had. He thought it was so cool, you could wait packages on the sale. Look up the zip code and send it out in the mail. I laughed at first, but that's his personality. That's where I get it from. I picked it up automatically. That's one piece from the past that's still living. Shouts to my pops, he's turning 7, he's still kicking. Time has gone so fast. I wish that it would last. So my memories down in the endless sea. I don't wanna come out alone. Keep me right here from the ozone. Around the stars of yesterday. Why would I move from that day? Oh no. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Yo, make some